know, Chef, I think I have dreams about your hummus.
Well, I'm very flattered.
You should be. Your hummus at Zahav is probably the best I've ever had, ever. I've never been able to duplicate it. Really.
Well, it's good for me that you can't duplicate it. Otherwise, you'd probably have all my customers. But
Absolutely.
it's always there. You could always come and get the hummus at Zahav.
Thank you so much for that.
Yeah, of course.
Welcome to the Chef's Kitchen. I'm your host, Tina Marie, and today we are delighted to be working with Rastelli Fine Meats, fish, prepared foods, runs the whole gamut.
Lamb especially, right?
Lamb especially today.
Yeah.
And we are delighted to be working with you, Chef Michael Solomonov
Thank
of
you very much.
Zahav Restaurant. It's wonderful to have you here on the show.
It's great. Well, thanks so much for having me. I appreciate it. I mean, honestly, my job is 100 times easier than it should be. We get to work with great products like this all the time. So it's very simple, very simple. Are you ready to cook?
Yes, we are.
All right.
Let's get to it.
We've got these awesome lamb racks from Rastelli Meat. This is an all-natural product, so quite delicious, really, really good. We're gonna do 3 different preparations of this, and you're gonna try raw lamb today.
Good.
You ready?
Yes, I am. I don't think I've ever had raw lamb.
It's really, really good. It's really good. It's sort of I got a funny story about that actually. Let me just show you really quick what I'm doing. I'm gonna break down this lamb rack. We're gonna cut it into a couple pieces.
Okay.
Yeah, so here's the story basically. I did a party and my friend who had me do the party requested raw lamb, which is kibenaya, right? All of his relatives had no idea what they were eating because it was dark out. They came back and told me the tomato salad was phenomenal, and he and his guests, unbeknownst to them, ate 20 pounds of raw lamb.
Oh my goodness.
So we're not going to confuse anybody today, obviously, but just to let you know, it's
That's
that
a fantastic story.
So we're going to cut some lamb chops. We're also going to we're going to take a little bit of this meat and cut it right off the bone, right? We're going to do a really quick stew, a really quick braise. There's actually, in French cooking, it's called minute steak, minute lamb. It just means...
À la minute.
À la minute, exactly. You have a question?
Is that like steak tartare, what you were describing?
Exactly, exactly. It's called kibenaya. It's actually a Lebanese dish. In the south of Lebanon, believe it or not, they use raw goat.
Oh, they use raw goat?
Right, which is a lot, I mean...
What does that taste like?
Well, I mean, I like the taste of raw goat. It's a bit strong, and I think
Okay.
it sort of scares some people.
Yes.
With raw lamb, at least, I think it's a bit more familiar. I think people are used to steak tartare, and lamb is like the next natural sort of thing,
Yes.
you know? So we're just gonna cut this into some pieces.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never seen raw goat on a menu here. But
No.
maybe it'll be at Zahav next week. I
You're
don't know.
introducing people to some interesting food at your restaurant.
Definitely.
So who knows? You're raising the bar, and people are obviously coming in droves. Your restaurant is a very, very popular place.
Well, I appreciate it. You know,
And
we
you've
do what we
you've
can.
actually recently won a very, very prestigious award.
Yeah, we just got actually the James Beard Award for Best Mid-Atlantic Chef, which
Fantastic.
was cool. Yeah, I got to receive the award on Israeli Independence Day, so it was pretty.
Wow, what a treat.
Pretty unique, yeah. It was cool. We were cooking at the gala, so I didn't have to wear a tuxedo. I was wearing a chef's coat, which is huge. I look like I'm about to have like my bar mitzvah or something.
Yes,
I wear a tuxedo. It looks so crazy. So we've got some lamb chops right here. We're going to keep this guy on the end a little bit thicker and keep that one a little bit more mid-rare.
Good.
We've got some sort of cubes, okay, with a little bit of the sinew, which is okay. A little bit of fat, sinew is okay. Okay, and then we've got this right here.
So the little bit of the fat is not going to affect anything then, not the taste
honestly,
certainly.
fat is flavor,
Yes.
and sometimes texturally it's a little hard to get through, but I don't care. I think it's good. That's what we're going to do.
Okay.
We're going to actually season our chops right now with a little bit of salt.
And you're using sea salt, is that what
Yeah,
that
we're
is?
using a little coarse sea salt. Okay, and we want to season it early. You never want to, well, with meat especially, especially things that are a bit strong like this, I like to season and let them sit for a while, and that'll really, the salt will penetrate the meat, you know, and it'll be a more uniform seasoning.
Whole chemical process too.
Exactly, it draws out all the good stuff.
Now is that what is this?
This actually is called baharat.
Baharat.
And it's almost a generic term for a spice mix.
Okay.
This comes from Turkey. This has got like pumpkin pie sort of
Oh, wow.
to it. It's cool, right?
Very, very,
Exactly.
very
And with lamb, it makes it
alive.
more lamby, right?
Yes.
Cooked something from the show? Went to a restaurant that you loved? Found a place serving innovative cocktails or impressive wine? Become a fan of the Chef's Kitchen on Facebook and share your thoughts. We're back with more from Rastelli Foods.
Lamb 3 ways.
Lamb 3 ways.
Is this something that you feature at Zahav?
Not in one dish. We serve lamb 100 different
Yes,
ways
I know.
on 100 different plates, but this is sort of something unique to this show.
Okay.
Maybe it'll come on the menu. I don't know. It
well,
depends. If you're going to be helping me cook, maybe we'll stick it on.
Okay.
So
agreed.
I'm gonna just whack this up too. Now in Lebanon, they traditionally, they use a mallet and just like whack the meat for like 2 hours or something crazy like that. We're not gonna do that. And if you've got a food mill or like a meat grinder at home, you could use that as well. You just wanna pass it through the grinder twice.
Okay.
All right, and so you've had tartare before, right?
Yes.
So what goes in tartare? It's like egg yolks.
Yes.
And
Like maybe like something salt, like capers. Maybe?
exactly, capers or pickles. And the egg yolks sort of help emulsify. You'll throw a little mustard in there too. What actually, this is sort of the old school tartare. And what we're gonna do is agitate the meat with an ice cube. If you want to grab one ice cube out of the freezer.
Sure.
That would be great. So you're gonna agitate the meat. We're also going to take a little bit of bulgur wheat, okay?
So we're agitating the meat just to put right
exactly,
in
and
there.
it'll get really creamy. The protein will break down.
Oh,
it's
okay.
awesome, without having to add any additional fat. This right here is just bulgur wheat that we've soaked. All right, very, very simple. A lot of people steam it. You know, I think if you just soak it in some water.
Just soak it for how long?
I don't know, an hour.
Okay.
An hour. So this is kind of the best way to do it, okay?
Very interesting technique, Chef.
This is like the ghetto fabulous technique.
Is
right
it really?
Here. Yeah, you just soak it in water, throw it above the
Ghetto
oven.
fabulous.
Exactly.
I love that.
And we've got a little bit of harissa that we've made. Harissa is sort of a North African style.
Harissa, yes.
Harissa, exactly. And in Hebrew you call it harif, which just means spicy. All right, we're just going to throw that in there. Okay, and that's like not necessary. I like a little bit of heat. You know, I think it'll wake up the lamb a little bit. Okay, let me take a little bit of shallot. And traditionally, this is also made with onions, a lot of onions. Should like make your breath a little funky,
Yes.
but we're not going to do that here. We're going to use shallots which are a bit milder. If you're going to use like a different onion, if you've got any like, you know, wild onions, growing scallions, any of that, whatever you have sort of available.
That'd be fine too to add.
Totally.
Okay.
They'll actually, sometimes you'll serve this with raw scallions on the side. And,
So I guess the key is to keep everything minced about the same size.
Exactly. That'll sort of highlight the lamb. That's what we're cooking for is the lamb. We're going to throw a little bit of extra virgin olive oil in here.
Okay.
Boom. And then you are going to get a workout.
Okay.
Right?
Good.
So the key to this dish is just
Okay, work it.
work it, exactly. And the ice cube will melt, and then you'll be much stronger, and we'll be ready to go.
I
All
love
right?
the aromas already.
Exactly. We're going to throw just a shot of lemon in there, too. Okay, not a lot, because you don't want it to ceviche. You know, you don't want it
You want
to
to
cook.
cook.
Exactly. So while you're doing that, I'm going to actually get started with the minute lamb. So what we're going to start to do is actually cook the lamb chops really, really slow.
Okay.
Okay, and while we're getting those guys cooking, we're also going to start our minute lamb, all right?
We should also add, we're cooking with a lot of, Middle Eastern ingredients here, of course,
Exactly.
because your restaurant Zahav is...
Israeli, yeah.
Exactly. But you also have Parsi Street Barbecue.
We do. We have barbecue, which is Texas-style barbecue.
Yes.
And
And a
we've also
Mexican
got
restaurant,
Sochi.
Sochi.
Exactly.
I love Sochi.
Yeah, it's really, really good. Yeah, we've got a lot of stuff. I always like to joke and say that we've got like ADD, my business partner and I, and we can't really be still with one. You know, we're opening up a donut shop actually in a few months as well.
Oh, yes, I think I read about that.
I know, it's
What's
crazy.
going to be featured there?
Donuts and then fried chicken takeout at night. So, yeah.
Oh
should be
my
pretty
goodness.
Good. Should be pretty light cuisine.
Light cuisine,
All right,
donuts
so
and fried chicken.
we've got our lamb. Now you can tell I started with extra virgin olive oil.
Yes.
All right, we're not going to sear the heck out of it. We're not going to scald it. We're just going to actually bring it up and cook it pretty gently. Okay.
So do not start with a hot pan. Actually,
not with that. I've got some eggplant over here that I've peeled and salted.
Okay.
I'll draw out a little bit of the water and the liquid. We're going to dice this up, and this is going to go into the pan with our cubed lamb that we're doing our like sort of minute stew with. Okay.
And you used the same spice mix that you used.
No, actually,
oh no,
just
this was
on there.
we put. That's right, you did this
Exactly.
beforehand.
There would be absolutely nothing wrong with it since we've got a couple different things going on. I didn't want to kind of overdo it, but
Sure.
honestly, you could add that to anything, including non-edible things like shoes, and have them taste incredibly good. Okay, trust me. All right. So we've got our cubed lamb right here. All right, we're gonna get this pan a little bit harder.
See, these are like our little stew meat
Exactly.
cubes.
Exactly, and we're using this Rastelli lamb loin right now because it's going to be uber tender, you know?
Yes.
We certainly weren't using stuff this good when I was growing up. We would use
No.
like shoulder chops and that
Yes.
sort of thing, which
Which you had to cook forever and to
it
get
was always like, you know, it was like we had a pet German Shepherd, and it would, at the end of the meal, it would be like the German Shepherd and me eating the bones, you know?
You'd be fighting over it.
Exactly. We're also going to get this eggplant in here too that we've salted, okay? Mm-hmm. And that, in addition to taking some of the water and some of the bitterness out, you know,
the salting process.
Exactly. The eggplant's going to be a bit more concentrated as well, which is what
Okay.
you want, you know? All right, so we're going to let that guy go. while that is cooking, we've got, boom, these are just pickles. These are Middle Eastern pickles. You can use anything that you've got in your fridge. I love these. You find these at every sort of like food stall.
Yes,
You know,
in
Israel, and this is like. And
How
that's
are they
what-
different from
Well,
pickles here?
the quality of it's actually a different pickle. It's a Persian cucumber that they use, so it's a bit sweeter here.
Mind if I taste a little bit?
Yeah, please.
I love pickles.
Get in there. So it's a bit sweeter. It's got and they use actually lacto fermentation. They don't actually use vinegar for this. It's just
I think
salt.
it's a little bit sweeter and a little bit saltier.
Exactly. It's salt, water, and then they stick it in the sun for 6 days. We tried to make it here at Zahav when we first opened, and ruined like $200 worth of cucumbers because we don't get the same sun that they get in the Middle
It's
East.
different,
So-
right?
We'll be right back with more from Rastelli Foods.
We've made commitments to our customers, not only to our customers that we sell, but the people sitting in the restaurants themselves eating, that not only are we going to get good quality, good pricing, but we stand behind it. It all comes from family values and our word that we give. And it's not driven by money, it's driven by passion.
All right, so we're gonna throw a little bit of garlic in there too and let that go. You want these kind of browning almost evenly. You see how it's not about the hearts here. That's not what we're going for. We want the lamb and the eggplant flavor to sort of homogenize
Okay.
a little bit, okay? So we've got these guys searing. Try it with your utensil. All right, we're still going pretty nice and slow.
What was it like when you found out about getting the James Beard Award? I mean, what thoughts went through your head?
I don't, you know what?
Was it disbelief almost?
I honestly forgot that 5 minutes of my life. I remember walking up to the stage and, you know, I didn't write a speech because I thought it would be like a shame to, well, I have written a speech and I've walked home sort of with a dirty speech in my pocket after losing, and I was like, I don't want to do that again. I also thought it would be bad luck, and I was like, oh, I'll just wing it, you know. And
Yes.
then what happened was it was 5 minutes of me trying not to swear, you know. It was like, just whatever you do, no f-bombs, you know. I can't do that.
This
So
is not the time, right?
it was not the time, but it went really well, you know. And you know, I'm a chef. I'm not, as you know, I'm not that great in front of a lot of people. So it's like, wasn't about that, you know.
Of course, but
And
what
I
an
didn't
honor.
swear, and that was the most important thing, I think. So we've got a little bit of sesame paste. This is tahina.
Tahini,
Okay?
yes.
We've mixed this with a little bit of water, a little bit of cumin, so you can see it's kind of aerated.
Creamy and aerated,
exactly.
yes.
And what we're going to do is, now instead of using, let me just turn this off, and we're going to let that carry over. Instead of using heavy cream, butter, cheese, we're actually going to just use a little bit of sesame paste.
Oh, right in there.
Okay? Now it's like fat, you know, so we want to be easy with
but
it.
the flavor,
Just a drop of
imagine-
water. Exactly. Now it's gonna glaze.
Oh, you can
You
smell
know,
it already.
that's like it
Wow.
smells like, honestly, it smells like a falafel stand.
Yes, it
as well,
does.
right? All right, cool. So what we're also gonna do, we're gonna let that kind of chill out for a second.
Welcome, Tony
Marie,
Rastelli.
always a
Hey,
pleasure.
what's up?
How are you?
Always a pleasure. Welcome again to the set.
Great to see you. Chef?
How you
Marvelous.
doing, buddy?
Good. It's an honor to be here with you today. Looks
Thanks.
fantastic.
Great to have you,
I'm
man.
amazed looking at this.
Middle Eastern flavors and
Absolutely.
aromas coming to life with
Yeah.
Rastelli products.
I feel like I'm at home.
Don't you feel
Yeah,
like you're
absolutely. It's
traveling?
fantastic.
Well, at home you travel the world.
Yes,
I mean,
quite often.
Rastelli is global.
Today we'd like to talk a little bit about the packaging
Yeah,
of this product.
absolutely.
It's always great, Chef, as you know, to have a great product to start with. But at the end of the day, the packaging and the care that's taken into the product, especially coming into our households at Rastelli Direct, naturally where a product is being shipped directly to their door, where everything's individually cryovac, glass frozen, which will give 12-month shelf life on the majority of the products and still keep the integrity and the freshness and the quality, which is most important, sealed into that package. So
Absolutely.
that's key to having an ingredient packaged properly to get into the homes to have that satisfactory taste. Maybe not as good as the chef makes, but hopefully almost equal to.
You double wrap.
Everything is cryovac individual
Yes.
in every single package, so each steak is individually cryovac, chicken breast, so on and so forth, and then it comes in a separate bag, which gives double protection. Naturally, freezer burn occurs by air, cold air running over product, so if you had 2 coats on rather than
Yes.
1 coat, naturally would keep you warmer, and basically the same thing, it protects the product from getting freezer burnt. And the ease of taking it out of the freezer and putting it into your refrigerator and leaving it for a day or 2 or 3 days and not having it leak all over or putting it on plates or bowls and having to be able to use that product as needed is really, really fantastic.
Oh, yes.
Most of this product you can keep in your refrigerator for up to 4 or 5 days once it's thawed out in a vacuum package. And basically that's the same thing that you get in a high-end supermarket.
Restaurant quality with home convenience.
Attributes
Just-
of home.
We can't ask for anything more.
Exactly. Absolutely correct.
Thank you for that,
Great.
Tony. And we'll see you again at the
Yeah,
tasting.
thank you. I look forward to it.
All right.
Looks
Yeah,
fantastic.
thanks so
I'm
much.
looking forward to
Sounds
that roll in.
Okay,
Cool.
meanwhile,
So,
Chef.
Here we
our
go.
lamb.
We've got our lamb that's resting, kind of ready to go.
Okay.
We've got our stewed lamb right here, and we add a little bit of cold water to it. You gotta sort of a balance back
Okay.
and forth. You don't want it to get too tight.
You have to gauge it.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right. So we're ready to go. All right, and we're actually ready to plate. Let's see how your tartare is.
Okay, yes, I had stopped. I thought it felt like it was ready.
Okay.
What do we think?
Looks pretty good. Yeah. Let's give it a taste.
Okay.
All right. Let me just grab a spoon.
What do you think?
I
Yes?
think that was good.
You like it?
I think you gotta come to Zahav. Bang some hands around with me a little bit. Okay, we're gonna add a little
I
bit
would
more
love
salt.
it. Oh, good.
All right, and I think we're gonna plate. Are you ready to plate?
Yes, absolutely.
Awesome, great.
We'll be right back with more from Rastelli Direct.
You can now at home order the same steak, seafood, pork, veal, lamb, poultry that the finest steakhouses, seafood houses, and poultry houses around the world are ordering from us for the last 35 years.
So the tartare is essentially ready to plate.
Yeah, so
right?
we're gonna
That was
do-
easy to put together.
Very easy. We're just gonna put that down a little bit, and that's gonna give us a little bit of texture. The bulgur wheat is like super earthy, and
Yes.
it's gonna contrast really well with the cooked lamb. It's almost like a chilled lamb sauce. You know, it's got a lot of acid in there and a lot of spice. It's gonna complement the other
Very
lamb that we're
nice.
serving. All right.
Very nice.
We've got this pan right here. All right. Now this has some of the lamb. This has some of that baharat spice in there as well, and some of the garlic. And we're gonna utilize all the fat and all that fond and flavor to cook a little bit of bitter greens. I've got some escarole over here.
Is escarole, is that a popular green to use in Israel?
No,
Not
but
really.
I've worked for plenty of Italians before, so we're gonna use it today.
So you're allowed.
Right. Originally, I was gonna do like wedding soup, but we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna saute a little bit of escarole.
And here we have Eugene. Welcome
Hi,
to
Tina.
the Chef's Kitchen.
Good,
Eugene, nice to
good.
see you again.
Chef,
How are you?
how are you?
How's it going?
Good.
Now,
good.
Eugene, you are going to share with us some wine
Yes.
that Rastelli Direct is now offering to its consumers.
We do all the pairing. We pick all the wines out. Most of the wines are organically farmed. And we match the wines to come directly with the Rastelli food to your doorstep. All hand-selected, very small boutique wineries that we select to go with these foods.
And what are we tasting here today?
This wine we're tasting right here is a Montepulciano di Abruzzo. It's from central Italy. It's a very fresh fruit, and it will go perfectly with the lamb dishes that you have here.
Very
So,
good. So it's a natural pairing with lamb.
Natural.
To Rastelli,
Cheers.
to Chef Solomonov,
Delicious.
to the Chef's Kitchen. That's fabulous.
Yeah.
Great. And then you will be joining us again for the tasting, Eugene.
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. We'll see you then.
Thank you.
Here we've got our escarole.
Smells great. I love it.
We've got some of the garlic cloves that sort of come off. The greens have sort of absorbed all that lammy goodness, you know. We're not.
Lammy. Lammy goodness. It's nice.
And I'm not overcooking the greens. That's the most important
Yes.
thing. Whenever you get like, for me at least, I do not like overcooked greens. We're just gonna put it down. All right. Okay, so we've got our chops. All right, we're gonna. stick
Okay,
these
our
guys-
beautiful chops.
Yeah, these guys are really, really good.
And
Now,
they've rested nicely, right?
they've rested really well. I guess we'll just kind of throw them down.
I love
this
how
way.
the lamb tartares we're saying almost
Uh-huh.
looks like a side dish.
In the summer, it makes a great, almost a crudité dip. You know, dipping like baby romaine or baby
Pita
raw.
or-
Exactly,
yes.
pita or raw, like carrots are great. We're just gonna cut this guy in half. This is just for some color variation. Pretty good,
Love it.
right?
Perfectly cooked.
Boom, like this. And then we're gonna grab our lamb stew, kind of throw it on top. And then we're gonna garnish with a little bit of sumac spice. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
All
Well,
right.
the only sumac I know.
It's poisonous. I know.
Yes.
This is not poisonous. That
Okay,
was,
you're assuring us of
all right,
that.
so we're just gonna sprinkle that on. Now, sumac used to be what would flavor everything in the Middle East sour before the Moors actually brought lemons. And you can see it
Okay.
growing on the side of the road even here in Pennsylvania. It's what the birds eat. It's like a red plant kind of thing. It's like a red bush. All right, here, you wanna give it a
This
taste?
looks so good. You should have this on your menu.
I should have it on my menu.
You
I
should
might
have
have
this
to have
on
it
your
on my
menu.
menu now. It's cool, right? You can make pink lemonade with
It's
it,
like
actually.
salt.
Yeah, exactly.
lemonade.
I'm serious. The Amish make pink lemonade with
Out of
sumac.
this?
Yeah.
Absolutely
So
Welcome back,
lamb three
gentlemen.
ways, guys.
It's a fork for
I'm
you.
looking for that lamb tartare.
Yeah,
Yes, I
Get
know
it
It'll be a
that
first
sounds
for me.
wonderful.
There
First
you
for me
go.
too.
Yeah.
You can obviously credit your fantastic product.
Yeah,
that we
thank
use.
you very much.
Yeah, thank you
Here
very
we
much.
go. Knife for you, sir.
Fantastic.
Let's
Please,
dig
Get in,
okay?
please.
I'm going for the tartare as well. Tony, we think alike, right?
I think I'll try something
But
new.
you know what? I
It's
want to mix
fantastic.
it up with a little. That's fabulous.
Oh, good.
The
Well,
bulgur
I mean,
wheat-
you made it, so.
It's actually
Oh,
quite
that's
nice.
true.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
It's
thank you very
amazing
much.
flavor, huh?
Yeah, well,
Really?
thanks for providing such
Fantastic.
a great quality
I
lamb.
love all of the interesting
I'll tell you, it's
flavors.
amazing. I'm not
Please, chef.
a
Please
lamb
taste
lover,
your
but I'm
food.
not the flavor of lamb doesn't really hit my palate that well. But this is really, it's really quite nice. That's
And
beautiful.
that spice at the end, what is the name of it? Sumac again.
Cheers. Thanks.
Great job.
Thank
Thank
you
you
very
so
much.
much, Eugene. Tony Rastelli.
Good health.
How do
Thank
you think this wine, Eugene, pairs with this meal?
Perfect. Perfect match.
Great.
Fantastic.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Great, chef.
Excellent.
Lest we forget, Rastelli, of course, takes care of everything, including dessert. So, we have with us Toffee Crunch
Absolutely.
Blondie. Let's all try a piece, everybody. Come on.
That's fantastic.
Delicious.
Wow.
Good way to finish a good meal.
What a
Yeah,
great
fantastic.
way.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers to that. Thank
we
you
go.
so much, gentlemen. Rastelli meats, always
Thank
the
you.
best. Most convenient for everyone. Chef Solomonov,
fantastic.
what a wonderful day here in the Chef's Kitchen with you.
Oh, it's great-
Thank you
great
so
being
much.
here. Thank you
I
so
hope you'll
much.
come back.
Yeah, please.
Great.
Rare ahi tuna beurre blanc, New York strip steak au pois. Now you can cook these recipes at home with the same quality meats and seafood we sell to your favorite restaurant. Rastelli Direct will ship to you our prime meats and fish with just a click or call. Rastelli Foods has supplied the top hotels and restaurants with superior products for over 35 years. Instantly flash frozen, our products last up to 1 year in your freezer and exceeds the USDA standards. Visit RastelliDirect.com and order today. You'll love the convenience, but you'll love the taste even more. Cooked something from the show? Went to a restaurant that you loved? Found a place serving innovative cocktails or impressive wine? Become a fan of the Chef's Kitchen on Facebook and share your thoughts.
Tony Clark is back. This Jersey boy is turning out his culinary creations at the Old Grange by Tony Clark in Cape May. Superlative food, excellent service, and a house vineyard make this a foodie's dream.
Craft services provided by Garces Trading Company, a European-style gourmet market where you can enjoy delicious bistro fare in a bright, airy setting. Flowers on the set provided by Nature's Gallery Florist, distinctive floral arrangements with European flair.
Rastelli meat is great. It's got consistency, it's accessible, and the quality is fantastic.